Round two. Welcome everybody. I'm Kenn Apel, Departmental Chair for this wonderful department of ours. And I was trying to be cutesy, so I'm just going to tell you about 10 reasons you want to attend. You probably heard that that's our acronym. Okay. And I'll also point out there's actually more, but these are the 10 I came up with in a hurry. All right, so I'm not sure if, I have no clue what you just heard. But anyway, we have our Speech and Hearing Research Center here where Google's a client, but all of our students go into external sites as well. And at every single one of those, we must have a contract with every single placement. And so we have over 800 sites that we have contracts with for students to do off-campus sites, off-campus clinical experiences, and also their final internship. Number 9 is that this faculty is quite talented in the area of instruction. So we're part of the Arnold School of Public Health. And so we've had 2 faculty members receive that teaching award. But we also have had faculty members win outstanding clinical achievement or clinical awards, which that's half of what you're doing here is learning about clinical aspects as well. And those 2 there have won those awards. All right, you have heard of CAA already? Did you hear that the last half an hour? Oh, whatever. But if you're shopping around, do not go any place that's not accredited because it'll be a waste of your time. We were re-accredited 2 years ago from this next October. And I'm a site visitor for CAA, and all the programs must show how they meet these different standards. And we met every single one, and trust me, there are oodles and oodles and oodles. So that's unusual, but not for us, it's not unusual. And so our students is tied to what we have to prove about our students. Our students easily pass the Praxis exam, so that's the one that you take as you're getting ready to leave. Our completion rates are almost 100%. Every once in a while somebody decides this is not for her or him, but we have pretty much 100% of that. And 100% employment rates. So we have to show within a year of graduation are our students employed. Most of our students are employed before they walk across the stage to get their diploma, but it's nearly 100%. Sometimes students choose to delay work for other reasons, but all our students are one and jump. You probably have heard this already, that Speech Pathology is in the top 10 jobs for the future. I was saying in the other room that I listened to NPR, and they had a series not too long ago about what jobs are going to be robotized, and we won't be robotized. You can't robotize us, so that's good. And there are more than 250 programs in the nation, and that includes a couple international programs. And we're 28 and we're moving up, so. One thing that's very nice is that when our students go out to sites for practicum as part of for the internship, or when they go to their internships, or when employers are looking for students, they always want ours. And I won't name the ones that we win over, but there's a lot that our students are competing against, and they always want ours. And you'll hear a little bit more about why that is from Danielle. You may have heard this already. Did you hear about the clinical scientist approach? Dang it, I had one. Did he explain to you what that is? So the main thing is that we are not educating clinicians, we're educating clinical scientists. And so all of us on all of our syllabi in academic clinical talk about being a clinical scientist. We share the same kind of language, and we're devoted to helping you become that, because we think that clinical work should be marriage between what we know scientifically and what we do with our clients. And so I put this slide up because this shows you a number of the different research labs we have here in our department, and all of them have different bents on what they're looking at. Some of them are applied research, some of them are basic research, but they're all interested in how does that information that they glean from the research impact clinical work. Number 4, did you hear about the statement of learning? So about 2 or 3 years ago, we sat down as a faculty and said, we need to put on paper or onto the web page what students should expect of us as instructors. So we have a document that is on our webpage, if you can find our webpage right now. It's not easy, it's going to be easier in a little bit. That says, in this document, which is on the cover page on the right, you can click on it, it says, here's what we think our roles are as instructors. And here's what we think, and this is what you should expect from us. And then here's what we think of what your role is as learners and what we expect of you. So it's right there in the get-go. And so a couple examples, I stole this language from the part that talks about faculty as instructors. So because we're trying to help our students become clinical scientists, that we're going to provide you with the most up-to-date information that we know about whatever topic we're talking about, and help you learn to problem solve through that and see how you apply it. And I stole this one from the section on students as learners, and that one of the things we want you to do is be active learners. So we define what that means. You're engaged in and out of class, you're doing the assigned readings, things like that, and you're self-initiators, but there's a lot more in that document, and I encourage you to look at it. Reason number 3 is, besides learning about speech language pathology and how to be a speech language pathologist, you're also going to be educated in the area of interprofessional education and interprofessional practice. And we've been doing this for quite some time. And so on the education side, all of our students take a course with about 450 other students, but they cover about 7 different disciplines. And the idea with that is that you're learning, before you get out in the real world, from with the others, about what each other does and how we complement each other and all that. And then you also get some interprofessional practice experience, mostly because of these folks over here have set up opportunities for other disciplines to come into our center and work with one another. Number 2, we don't have a bad apple in this faculty. I've been at other institutions, and believe me, there was a bad apple. So we all get along with one another, which is always nice. There's no separation, wherever you look at it. We celebrate together. That's not losing out and who's just here. Okay. We rejoice in each other's accomplishments, and we have a lot that occur during the year, and we always celebrate those. And then we also celebrate our students' accomplishments. And so we are trying to help you become clinical scientists, but we're not meanies about it. Okay? We want you to succeed. And then the last reason is that we have experts on this faculty. So we have experts in the area of clinical care, and I'm just going to call these up at one time because it's kind of a pain to do them one time. So many of these, and you're going to hear about this in a minute from Danielle, cover the big 9 areas, but we have some that are unique. So we have auditory verbal therapy experiences here, which not everybody gets. We have experiences with individuals with cochlear implants because of our Speech Learning Research Center. And so we have clinical faculty that are experts in all these areas, and we have faculty that are nationally or internationally known for the kind of research they do. And so you can read all those. I'm going to point out, because I'm one of them, that what is unique about this department is that we have 4 faculty in the area of, we actually have 4 and another one coming, in the area of literacy. And so we cover such topics as spelling and the skills of support reading and spelling, reading comprehension, literacy skills of kids with hearing impairment, and literacy and bilingualism. So it's a very nice touch, I think, to this program. And because of the strength of those faculty, we have over $20 million in grants in just this department. And so what's nice is when you come here, not if you come here, you will, as a master's student, get experience with one of these research labs. So you can actually see what research looks like, because you may decide to do what I did and thought, that's cool, and go on for your PhD. But as I said before, they're all really trying to help understand better how we help our clients.